let it rain. Fashions Thursday. Beautiful Thursday afternoon to you from wherever you're listening in from. We're Nigeria Info. Indeed, we know that we're just about ready for today's work. Maybe for you is more play than work. All right, so we're ready for today. First, I think we need to tell you about one play. You need to take it a little bit more seriously, and I need to tell you now because about 2:45 we're going to draw. And I'm not going to remember. I probably may not remember to tell you again. So, Kemi, get to it.
All right, Lagos. So, you already know the drill. You heard the news, and I'm going to say it again. I'm just going to touch on a few things. If you don't know what one place is, well, it's that place where people talk about collect 25K every day. Yes, there's money to be won on the sunny side every day when you go to the website www.oneplay.ng. That's number one, play.ng. When you go to that website, there's money to be won on there. Pick your station, Nigeria Info. Play with as little as 500 naira, and by there you are in the draw. Okay, if you don't have a smartphone, you are not excluded from these group chats. You can also play. Okay, dial the code *347 *880 *3#. That's the code *347 *880 *3#. Station Nigeria Info. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds your tickets can be in the draw. All right, so you can join the list of the winning people. If you don't win today, you can also win tomorrow, and guess what? Tomorrow somebody is winning 50,000 naira because it's a jackpot Friday. Okay, play. Play. 3 people want money on WhatsApp Lagos. Me, I'm already tired of shouting because if I could win, I could have won a lot. But I can't play, so and I'm telling you to play. Am I not gracious enough? If you're under 18, this one is not for you. We do not call you here. Okay, 18 and above. Let's start playing and let's start winning. There's money to be given out by 2:45 ish. So please don't sleep on it. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Sleep on it. Sleep.
25K can take you to the market. So let's just to some sharp 25K.
It won't take you far into the market.
It just take you to the front of the market where you can see some things.
You may arrive at the venue, but I don't know for inside the market.
Oh, like that, boss, like that.
The sunny side. The sun rises here. We begin Confessions Thursday, and then from there we segue to the Lords of Logic. And for the Lords of Logic, I pray that we truly bring an end to that conversation. We need to go into something else. Okay, so my prayers have been heard. If you like, don't finish that topic today. I'm done. Next week, I'm doing something else. All right, confessions. We do have a backlog of confessions from last week. We will begin from there. And that's not saying don't call in. You better get in and get in quick. 02. Kemi, that's your job.
01. Okay, mail line 0201 277 0993 0201 277 0993. For females, it's 0201 465 7190 0201 465 7190, and the WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 009 597 5805.
We begin. We're live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM on YouTube. I would love to read from you. Now, if you hear something, you're not going to judge. That's a ground rule, and it applies to everyone. Those with an opinion, those who would love to deliberately reserve opinion. It's a flat rule. It applies to everyone. No judgment, no criticism. It's not necessary. That's not what we're here for. If you have a confession, welcome. Crazy, weird, unusual, sad. If it's a question, I think life life poses a lot of questions to you. The way you go about trying to respond to them appears to be the only opportunity to exercise your human will, and maybe about the only thing you have control over. So, meaning that while you're leaving, while you take a chance at life interacting every day, you're encountering challenges, questions, hiccups, ups, downs. I mean, it's a crazy roller coaster. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And sometimes it can be sad and painful. It can truly leave you broken. But whatever that is, you may have found a good way to learn a lesson. And I truly hope that you're learning, through the experiences of others, the experiences that life has afforded you, and that you learn quick. Because I think the worst thing that can happen to you is because you don't learn quick through every little opportunity that you have, then you're forced to pay a price you can't afford when the lesson you will eventually learn is going to cost you something. Okay, but we're here. We're here to talk about the secrets of our lives, the secret of your life, actually. When you're calling, you don't say your name. Remember that. Nigeria Info, the sun rises here. My name's Joyce. We begin. Let's go. We're ready. Confessions Thursday on the sunny side.
Okay, this person says, good afternoon, Auntie Joyce. I've been dating this guy for 7 years. He's been telling me that when he is financially okay, we will get married. Moreover, for the past years, I have been the one providing for both of us under the same roof. He supports me in the little that he can. And Auntie Joyce, I'm in my early 30s, while he's still in his late 20s. Auntie Joyce, should I still wait for him to be capable of taking care of a family, or should I leave the relationship?
Are you cradle snatching? What do you mean he's 20? He's 22?
No, it's his late 20s.
Oh, he is in his late 20s.
And she is in her early 30s.
I think we need to figure out if the guy's under pressure. I don't think any man should be under pressure, honestly. I think because maybe what he really needs is to go out there, rise and fall. Like really go out there and face this world. He probably may not be ready for, and this is not me saying that he may not be ready tomorrow, but he probably may not be ready for marriage until his late 30s. And that's not a certainty. I'm not speaking matter of factly. I'm saying that maybe you need to leave him alone. I think a man is better when he has discovered the world, when he has a comprehension of the world, because that also helps in the reflection of a comprehension of himself. You want a man you want a solid human being. You don't want to go, well, she says he's not 22, right? So you're not cradle snatching. Good. But you want someone who's flat-footed on the ground. You want a man who can crawl if he needs to crawl, a man who can fly if he needs to fly, a man who can fight if there's a war, if it's his fight. You want somebody who's nimble. You want someone who's flexible. You want someone with judgment. You want someone with interpretation. You want someone with understanding. You want someone with reason. You want someone with intellect. You want someone with introspection. You need a being that's been tested on all fronts. So I don't know if that's what you have, but if he's 20, I don't think you should be. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. No.
Apparently, they don't look like they are far off from each other.
What does that mean?
30s, late 20s.
Yeah, but so I'm picking it up from the part where she says they've been dating for 7 years.
7 years.
So if he's 20, if he's 28, how old? Late 20s, 29.
So let's just say
average
28, 29.
Average 28.
27.
If he's 28,
Okay.
you've been dating him for 7 years. That's what, 21. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I can't do much with a man like that. So, except you're in love. So, let's preface this by saying, well, if you're in love, you found the love of your life, then both of you may need to really go at the world together. Then both of you have to put resources together, energy together, passion together. Yeah. So you seem to have the upper hand financially, and you're supporting him. Wait, the part where she says, he supports me. He supports you in taking care of him, or what's that? He supports me. What's that?
No, she said,
he supports me.
I have been the one providing for both of us.
And he supports me.
But he supports in the little that he can. Like he supports, so it's like a team effort. So he just brings his own little.
Okay.
All
right. I don't have you misunderstood then. Okay, because I had I don't know where my mind went with that. Okay, good. So both, if this is the love of your life, you want to, then both of you have to go at the world together. If it's that case of you don't have anything to do, you met somebody who didn't have anything to do, you decided to date each other, and you are somewhere inside of you feel a sense of doubt, I think maybe it's not necessarily like an acrimonious breakup. It's more like a separation. Maybe you need to go experience the world yourself, and I may be here waiting for you, but I'll keep in touch. I think he needs to learn to fly and fall and rise. He needs that. She's been there 7 years, and it's not obvious that he's going a specific point. And then I don't think the man should be under pressure, because if you put him under pressure, you don't get the best out of him. I mean, that's my interpretation of how a person can be, not because he doesn't want to be with you, but maybe he needs more time. And so if he needs more time, he needs you to understand that and then be patient with it. And I'm sure you're probably one of them women who you want to be married at some point. It's not like you don't care. It's not like you're like, if it happens, if it doesn't happen, if you're that kind of woman, good, you can stick around. It happens, good. It doesn't happen, yeah. But if you really have like an expectation to be married at a certain point in time, nah. All right.
Okay.
It's a no. I'm just specifically, I'll say separate, let him go kill a lion and survive that. So you know what you're working with. All right, good.
Okay. This one says, Sister Joyce, mentor of our time. Your answer to this question will do me a lot of good. My question is, what is the quality a man looks out for before marriage?
I don't care. I don't know what they're looking for. Can we ask? What? Okay, Lagos, someone has a question. What qualities you're looking for? What? Someone who can cook and clean. I don't cook, I don't clean. Okay, good. So what? Nigerian man, someone cares enough to ask. So can you please give her an answer? Because that's how you start. That's I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know what they're looking for. I think for different men, some men want you to be silent. Yeah, some men just want a silent woman. She only speaks when she's spoken to. She hides, only comes out when she's ushered out. Yeah, they tell you that your place is in the kitchen. You don't have a superior argument, so you go into the kitchen. You know, let me tell you. We were in Kenya one time, and then we were riding somewhere, and the guys in the bus were talking about women. And you know, it's funny how men can have opinion about women. I don't even think they understand who they are, but they dare have a lot of opinion about women. Anyway, the conversation was about women. I stayed out of it. I didn't care. And then someone now dragged me into the conversation, and I still resisted it. He said something like, you know, there are women who you marry, and really their place is in the kitchen. Then he now said, oh, but not Joyce. You can't put her in the kitchen. So I don't know why you would ask me a question like that, because honest to God, I don't know. So some men want a silent woman. Some men want most men want, I feel like
Emphasis on submissive.
That word has been so tortured. If that word were a God in heaven, it's been dethroned all of its life chances. If that word were a demon, it's in the core of hell. It suffered abuse to the worst degree. So yeah, men want a submissive woman.
Yes.
In my world, I don't know what that is. So means men want power over women. Don't ask me. Let men tell us. Nigerian men, welcome to Confessions Thursday.
Okay.
What are you looking for? Some men want a woman who is half the table.
Well,
They're like,
yes.
oh, so they don't care as long as we share the table. You
stay on the right side of the table.
Yeah.
Or stay on the left side of the table. We have our table.
Yeah. Some men will say, I want a woman who respects me. And then you ask him what he means. He's not even sure what he means, but he's heard other men say it. So he's like, yeah, I want respect. Okay, so what does that mean? He wants a woman who's silent, really. I do something, you don't challenge me. I'm the head. Some men want to be the head. You want to be the head and not the tail. It's like, it's a circus out here. So I don't, and by the way, this is what I think you should do. I think you should establish the person that you are and let that be a barometer as you interact with the world. So for example, you may be a woman who doesn't mind cooking and cleaning. Honest to God, you can meet a man who doesn't care whether you cook or clean. So what are you going to do? Not date him because the only way you have defined yourself is by cooking and cleaning? You see that? Some women want a man who's totally in charge, like good old the head of the serpent. That's really what they want. And you know, so all these head, I want to be the head. Head of fish, head of what? Head of the cow, head of the herd, head of what? You know, so and then you meet a man who doesn't see you that way. You meet a man who sees you as an equal, who wants to love you like he wants you, who wants to extend, who doesn't tamper with power enough that it violates you or diminishes you. So what if they don't beat you? You don't know it's love. Half of you are crazy out here. I don't know what you want. I honest to God don't.
This person says, I and my boyfriend have been dating since, and now he's in Ghana. Now
Okay.
we still, she said, now can we still love each other? Will distance not spoil this relationship? We really love each other though. It's the ending for me. So they love each other. They've been doing this thing since, and now is in Ghana. Ghana, yeah. That's long distance. People that are doing far distance are alive. End of story. I rest my case. I don't want to say much, but okay.
I don't know why this is a problem. I really don't.
Ghana. Do I need passport to go to Ghana again?
Yeah, you actually do.
But I don't need visa. I can
No.
just do pew and
No,
back.
no, you need to be stamped to the borders though.
Yeah, just that stamp.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
So
entry point, yeah.
I don't need to be waiting for visa. I don't
no.
need to. You don't have.
Even if you
don't
have to
a
wait for
question.
even if you have a visa. Even if you have to wait for a visa.
I'm even on behalf of those that are doing UK Nigeria
on behalf,
US Nigeria.
Nope.
US Nigeria.
On behalf of those who live on the island and their lovers are in the corridor, that's long distance relationship.
Is that long?
I think, yeah. Lagos traffic is insane. Lagos traffic. That's why all your love relationships don't work. Since it's unfair.
When you think that you want to see your loved one, but you think of the traffic, you see that.
Even people who live in the same house barely have time to be
They have a long
romantic.
distance.
Yeah, because one person goes out in the morning, comes out at night. It's girl, this is not a problem. This is not a problem.
It's not a problem.
This is not a problem. Let's speak to people who have problems.
Ghana. Okay. This person says, hi, please, in the presence of love, how does one draw the line between values, principles, and respect without hurting your partner?
I'm gonna peel my face. Do you guys ever go out there and live? Or you just stay in your house and you just conjure up the worst case scenarios? Because this is, I think, a question that you would have found the answer to in interaction. In the presence of love, how can you what? How can you draw a line?
How can you draw the line between values, principles, and respect without hurting your partner?
Okay. First of all, the intent, we have to before we take a step beneath the sun, the intent should not be to hurt. You can explain it to them, you can't understand it for them. You're not going to say, well, because a person is going to feel hurt. You're not going to speak honestly. You are supposed to speak kindly, but you should also speak honestly. Now, you may speak kindly and honestly, and they still get hurt. So let's hope you don't have a manipulative lover who is not going to see the truth in the statement and then decide to manipulate you, to guilt trip you, to say, oh, well, yeah, you disrespected me or you hurt me, blah, 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 blah. But in love also is the requirement for everything that is in the question here. So let's say you don't like onion in your stew. If you had a lover who loves onion, can she understand that you don't love onion in your stew? And do we know and can we all agree that it's an act of love to do that which benefits your lover? So if they don't like something, then you don't do it. Not because you don't like it, but because your lover doesn't like it. It's hard at that point. You hardly even see it as a sacrifice. Because here, what love here demands is that you do to your neighbor what you want them to do for you. Even better, you do to your neighbor because you love them and you want them to see it in your actions. This is not a hard thing. We're off on a break.
Number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is not just a debate. It's a battle of minds. A clash of brilliance. A war of words. And only one champion. One true champion will rise. The regional champions are ready. The stage is set, the stakes higher than ever before. Catch the I Beg to Differ National Finals live on all Nigeria Info FM and Kids FM stations nationwide. It's intellect, it's passion, it's the future in action. Debate redefined. The IBTD National Tournament begins August 11th, 2025. Only on Nigeria Info FM and Kids FM nationwide. For sponsorship, call 0805-581-5844 or email ibegtodiffer@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
You've tried calling in, you've sent messages, you have had opinion, concerns, brilliant ideas. There's so much you've wanted to say, but time always runs out. The lines are always busy, the show keeps going, and your voice eventually doesn't get heard. But now, that changes. Now you have a chance to speak your truth, to express your views, to raise your voice where it truly matters. Introducing Voice of the People on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is your platform, a space for real Nigerians to say what is on their minds. No interruptions, no time limits on the phone, and of course, you get to have your voice heard. Just you, your voice, your truth. Here's what to do. Record a short video of yourself, just 30 seconds or less, sharing your opinion on any given issue that concerns you. It could be about government, society, your community, fuel prices, insecurity, unemployment, healthcare, power, education, whatever you feel the need to be addressed. To record this video, make sure you are in a quiet place so we can hear you loud and clear. Then post your video on social media with the hashtag NigeriaInfoVOTP. That is hashtag NigeriaInfoVOTP. Let your voice be heard. Be bold, be honest, be real. Because on A Voice of the People, everyone is listening. Nigeria is listening, and your voice could be the one that could spark change. Voice of the People. Every voice counts. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
So I came up with another scenario. I feel that that's why opposite does not attract. Okay, welcome 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. My name is Joyce. It's Confessions Thursday. In my world, opposite does not attract. Some of you do opposite attracts. Okay, good. So I've seen, this is my attempt to give another perspective to the question of the lady who's saying, how can you draw the line between
principles, values, and
First of all,
respect.
you have to discuss your principles. He's not supposed to guess. She's not supposed to guess. And I think a person should meet you and meet your principles. Like, they should meet you and meet your principles before they meet your body. That. Oh, absolutely. Oh, don't be silly. Really? Is that how you do it? They meet your body. Then they start guessing if you have principles. Okay. It's a wild west out here. Okay. Well, they're supposed to meet your principles before they meet your body. That's one. Two, I feel that there has to be an understanding. Okay, well, it's 1 p.m. I have to be off on the break. I was going to speak about couples who abuse themselves jokingly.
Allow us to save you the stress.
Count on us for your daily dose of information and current affairs.
You ask for it, the conversation, and more. On Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info, you are listening to the news update at this time. The federal government has urged striking nurses to end their walkouts and return to talks. The nurses began a warning strike on Wednesday over poor pay and working conditions. Now, despite a meeting with the government, they insist the strike continues. Talks are expected to resume on Friday. And as the strike enters its second day, the Lagos State Secretary of the Association, Olorun Toba Odumosu, says the core issues raised by the nurses remain unresolved. Healthcare services across the country continue to suffer as negotiations drag on. The Nigerian Communications Commission says multiple taxes, outdated laws, and inconsistent regulations are slowing Nigeria's digital progress. NCC CEO Dr. Aminu Maida made the call at a workshop for federal and state attorneys general in Lagos. He said there is need for legal updates to support emerging technologies like AI and 5G. And U.S. President Donald Trump says Canada's move to recognize a Palestinian state could hurt trade ties with the U.S. Canada made the announcement on Wednesday, joining the UK and France. Trump warned it may block any trade deal ahead of his August 1st deadline. And the Super Eagles B play Zanzibar today in their final friendly before the Chan tournament kicks off on Saturday. The first leg ended goalless. Coach Eric Schell says the match will help sharpen the team, who are drawn in Group D with Senegal, Sudan, and Congo. And that's all for now. It is back to Confessions Thursday with Joyce right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Yvonne Ahifo. Thank you for your time.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info. If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows
Over your rainbow!
is the sunny side
They better know it!
with Joyce.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the Sunny Side.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. Okay, yeah, we're back. It's 3 minutes past 1 p.m. Okay, before the break, I was saying that she says respect. If you love someone, you respect them. It's without
Non-negotiable.
It's without debate. What are we doing here? If you love someone, you respect them. If you like someone, you respect them. If you love someone, respect is subsumed in love. If you love someone, you respect them. If they don't respect you, they don't love you, period. I'm not sticking around for the explanation to that. If they love you, they respect you. If they don't respect you, they don't love you, period. Next, values. They should meet your values. So you have to establish who you are. And then let's say they're so blind, they kind of miss all your clues. You can convey that. Convey that as truthfully, kindly, as plainly, as much as you can. And then they're either going to agree with you or not agree, but then violate your principles. They don't like you, straight up. What's the other one?
Principles, values, and respect. So it's principles you have.
We're done. And then, so some of you tend to, I've realized that there are couples who can jab each other. Like, you curse each other out and you laugh.
Not serious courses.
Sometimes they're crazy. They're serious. Sometimes you're like, you're crazy. Or you're stupid. Or sometimes they say, I don't know, what else do you say to you? Because it's gone from big head to other things now.
Okay, but can they do like big head?
That's what you have to determine. That's what you have to determine. So I'm just saying that some people don't mind it. This is not even me speaking for anybody. And there are no I have my rules. You should find what
Yeah,
yours
everybody
are. You
has
understand?
theirs.
So they may be that sport, and you can play and laugh, and you know that they're joking. Yeah, but nobody's with me saying, "Oh, you're crazy. You're nah." But you can't. No. Have you seen my eyes? Have you met
probably
me?
pee on himself.
Have you met me? It's like once you say that to me, I think it's war, and I'm not waiting to like.
Shall we?
No, once no, it's up. So you find your kind. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And then if you have to explain it, then maybe that's your card to. I mean, give them a card. You
think
play
it's
out something and see
what
whether they. But if you explain it to them, and then they can wake up on a God-given morning, knowingly disregard it. You can call Confessions and tell me how you left. Confessions Thursday. Confessions. So, Kemi, you're going to have to wait because we need to go to the telephone lines, I guess. Welcome to the show. How are you? If you can hear me. Do you have a confession?
I'm Ben from here, but I want to comment on values, love, respect.
1 minute.
Principles. It's about compatibility. And the person that say what qualities you are looking for a woman, the same quality you are looking for a wife. It's the same quality the wife is looking for a husband. So two of you must respect each other. Two of you must be responsible. If you are looking for a girl that is not nagging, you must not be arrogant. Looking for a girl that is not extravagant, you also will not be extravagant.
What kind of
law
law is
You cannot
this?
use cooking to.
Yeah.
Extravagant means somebody that can lavish, somebody can hold 1 million now.
You're speaking to someone who's extravagant, actually.
So guys, it doesn't like girls that always collect money from them. They don't like it.
Why are you saying so? You're speaking like a broke person now. You can't say that men don't like women always collecting money from them. These men...
demanding when you have not married her, and she's demanding.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you.
Talk about that lady that is guy is senior with some years. That said I've dated for 7 years. You should leave that guy and look for another person.
Thank you very much for
calling.
calling.
A lot of time now. God bless you, Joyce.
What? Nigerian men, you guys need to stop this thing. If you don't like to give women money, I think you can only speak for yourself. That's the honest thing you can do. That's the most honest thing. There are broke men who are looking for money to give women. There are men who will not give their mother, but will give the women that they're sleeping with. Just because you don't have. So that's, if you're going to call me, on the sunny side, you can only speak for yourself. You and your friends are broke. You're not even who you think you are because you don't have money. We all need to wait for you to make this money. Then we can begin to figure out who you are. Okay, good. I'm just saying it out there. Now, this is me speaking for men who like to throw money in the... If I was a guy, my name is Joyce Onyemuwa. You know what it means for my father to give me a chieftaincy title in our family meeting. And I'm not even a guy. You said men don't like it. Stop it. Stop. I've met men, they don't even want you to know their name. They just want you to come, eat money, and go. Wait, you know there's a name in Igbo land. It's called Obiageli. And I was told that what it means is like someone who came to eat. That's really what the name means.
Oh. Wow.
This is a fake Igbo man. Hey, one name Kakwan. Because those other ones know what I'm talking about. He says men don't like women. Men don't like... Are you new around the block?
They don't like extravagant women.
What?
They like women on a budget.
I'm not on a budget.
I don't budget.
I don't even know how to... If I want something, I don't get it, I can't sleep. What? Men who spend money, good afternoon to you. The rest of you, go pick it out. Go to the streets and look for good afternoon, man. Says men don't spend money. Are you new here? Okay, good. Confessions Thursday.
This person says, good afternoon, Joyce. I have a confession. My sister has a very wealthy boyfriend from an affluent family. He's been in the States for a while. They met in school, but I have never met him. Now, our families have met with the intent of marriage. So I was invited home because he wanted to meet everyone. All of a sudden, I was hearing court marriage arrangements in 16 days from now. He landed last week with a few of his friends from the States, and I knew him. We have met some years back through an app in Lagos. We are queers, and we have...
Wait, you're queers?
Yes, and we have been intimate.
Sorry. Wait. Go back. Wait.
Back to where?
Wait. Sorry. What?
I'm waiting.
Wait. One person
Has a sister.
has a sister. The sister is gonna get married to some guy. The
Who's
guy comes
wealthy
over.
in the
Don't bother
States.
about the money.
Yeah.
So the guy comes over,
Yeah.
and then the sister who's writing.
No, it's not the sister. It's the guy.
Oh, the guy who's writing.
So he's a brother. He has a sister.
What in hell?
His sister is dating someone in US. Now the person in US comes and says, "Oh, they said, oh, they have to do fast. So court marriage is in 16 days from now." And he's like, "Why the rush?" So the guy comes down.
Okay.
And then he finally meets the guy. All the while that his sister has been dating this guy, he has never met the guy.
Oh.
So now the sister, the guy comes down from US to see his sister, and then he now meets this guy. Like, I know this guy
you now.
Apparently,
we're
both of them have met on an app in Lagos.
Oh, okay.
They are queers.
Okay.
They have gotten intimate, and he is a closeted gay man. Only his twin knows. He says, he doesn't know what to do because he pretended at first. Then later, he had a conversation with the guy. He has been explaining that every time it was a phase. And now he's confused because he doesn't know what to do. Should he tell his sister?
I don't even know what you should
But
do.
if he tells his sister, this
the
will
sister will know
expose
that
his
he's
identity.
queer.
Yes. He said, I pretended at first and I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
And
I don't.
if I tell my sister, this also exposes my identity. So it's chaos.
Is this where we say the chicken came home to roost? Like, what is this?
The chicken was roasted.
So if you need to save your sister, you'll have to tell her.
And then expose himself.
Is that too much of a price to pay?
Apparently, it's too much.
But if you don't tell your sister, then we're all just waiting for doomsday, himself included, because you're waiting for the day. I feel like that man is still going to go out. I feel like he's going to go out to his queer friends and do what they do.
So he said, he confronted the guy like, my sister, like this person is my sister and whatnot. So, we've had something. The guy first said no. Then later I said, okay, you know what? That was a phase. Right now, I'm no longer that guy.
We all have a past. Why? We should all believe him, right?
Yeah. To do it.
Lagos, this is for you. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that I don't know. 020. Hey.
0201 277 0993 for males. Biological males. 0201 465 7190 for biological females. And for everybody, 0809 597 5805 WhatsApp and diaspora calls.
The Sunny Side Nigeria Info. Hey, hi. Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Do you have a confession?
I just want to keep doing something.
Real quick. Go ahead. 1 minute.
I think the guy should kind of advise the sister, trying to tell the sister that he knows the man that is a gay, but they might probably want to ask how does he know. He should try to keep that first, then they ask the guy. That will kind of set a pace, for people, for them to know if he's eventually going to change in the future. Because this matter is a very dicey case. Because if he tells everybody, his past, and everything, they will need to invite one of the musicians who sang Iboroti Daru. That is Clever J. Because either he does.
Okay. Confessions Thursday. Can we just hold on a second? Welcome to Confessions Thursday.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your connection is bad. You're going to have to hang up and please call back. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name. And yes, you can call us up on WhatsApp. Don't say your name, particularly if you have a confessional, right? And if you're writing us on WhatsApp, you have the number. We're going to go to the telephone lines, and then we're going to get back to Kemi and have her read messages. The Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. What?
Manuel calling from Kodo. Yeah, you see, like you said, it is a phase, and we all have a past. And if he's honest about being changing, and
then he should marry your daughter, your sister. I guess. Hey, confessions, Kemi, confessions.
I was just going to say,
yeah,
I had an uncle that had a friend who was queer. He had 3 kids. Now, apparently, I had met my uncle's friend, and I didn't know he was my uncle's friend. So later on, talk, and I was then like, that's true. I don't think that gay men can ever. And he was like, wait, that person that you talk to every time, he's my person. I said, how? It's like, he's gay. I'm like, no, he has 3 kids. He can't be gay. He says he's gay. I said, how do you know he's gay? He says he's gay.
Wow.
So the wife actually doesn't suspect a thing. The guy does his once in a while. Apparently, they thought it was a phase. So she got married to him. So she had known before. But she got married to him because he said it was a phase. And later on, only the friends knew that it was not a phase.
So this is exactly where the issue of values come in. If your values are non-negotiable, which honest to God they must be, otherwise they're not values, they're only just opinions and temporary nightwears, then I don't see what we're talking about here. I don't see what we're talking about here. And yes, people do change. I hope you love them enough to accommodate their... this is worse than an excess. So this is not an excess. This is something else. Well, I hope that you love them enough to accommodate them and everything else, because that's the only way I can properly contextualize it. Okay, Confessions Thursday.
Can I go now?
Absolutely. What? I'm waiting.
All right. So this person says, hello, Joyce. For those who are asking for qualities to look for in a man and woman, they should link up with Pastor Olumide's program. He talks about it every time. This person says, Joyce, I had a talking stage whom I was gisting with that told me, you like Amebo. I could not hide my displeasure. Then the distrust were subtle, or distrust was subtle, but I got the message.
I kind of get it. I don't even think it's what did he call it? How did he catch?
You like Amebo.
I don't like unrefined people. I think for me it's a lack of refinement. I'm not raising another woman's son or another man's son. I'm not. It's just a lack of refinement. It's so maybe he really does.
How would they have said you like Amebo? So I feel like the people that gist the most, that's if there's love.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's you and your partner.
Yeah.
No.
I've had colleagues here I've had colleagues here who can gist. If you came in for your show, they have gist from when your show starts, and the only reason the gist ends is because the show is over. Okay. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I've had colleagues who are so good at gist here in the office. And one time I was hanging out with the headmaster of the gist team, and it was my birthday, so I invited a few people over. So this colleague was there, and then someone who wasn't a colleague but famous in Nigeria came, and this colleague didn't have anything to say because this other popular person had the night, and the gist, none of the gist was boring. And it was probably like we were together for like 6 hours. It was just gist. And I said to the colleague that, you're not talking. That's weird. Because you've met someone who, some people are that way.
Who's
Some people are
greater than you.
really that way. And I think you have to allow them be that way. I think the only thing you should have a problem with is if they're hateful, if they're spiteful, if they're malicious, if they just deliberately pick somebody and then just lacerates the person, where you can just figure out, this just looks like hate. Yeah, that's a different. But if it's gist, some people are really just good at it. In secondary school, during breaks, there was this girl who was so good at explaining movies. So she'll watch a movie, and during the break, we'll get her to tell the team. She'll be like, "Oh, have you seen this movie? I watched this movie." And when they ring the bell that the break is over, we hate it because you're enjoying it. Like, some people are really just good at that. So to say to him, let's say he's a chatter, like he's good at talking, and you say to him, "Oh, yeah," you're like, "I don't know the situation. Yeah, it's just nah." Confessions.
Marry your friend. This person says, just for the record. Oh, okay, it's a long. Ooh, all right. So this person says, lovers, people should carry your rude. The guy should better bite the bullet now by advising his sister and telling the sister his truth, the truth about him being gay. If he hides it now, I can bet you that there will be chaos in that marriage that will expose this truth, and his sister will feel betrayed that he didn't tell her the truth before allowing her to marry such a man.
And that would be like worse, right? It's like you knew your sister was marrying that kind of a person, and you were just
say anything.
Yeah, you must truly really be incredibly selfish. Okay, well, I mean, that's an advice. Thank you for writing us. I do appreciate it.
This person says, some of us are providing financially for certain partners, yet we see no reciprocal effort or contribution. I feel like love has become overly transactional. It is unfair to assume that love means one person handles all the expenses while the other remains passive. And no, I am not a 50-50 guy. He's responding to the
yeah, but I'm not sure what he's responding to. Who's he responding to, by the way?
The part where we talked about money, and that man said, the caller that
if
said,
you can handle the bill,
extravagant girl.
If you can handle the bill because you earn more, I don't see why you are. Except maybe you can handle it, but you can only handle that much. But if you can handle it, it's like, if you were let's say your father had 4 kids, and you're the last kid, and you're the richest, like you out earn your father, your mother, your siblings collectively. Nobody should call you and be telling you about rent is due. I'm serious. Nobody should say, "Oh no," nobody should call. I mean, like, and that's like, you kind of get it. Well, you're not going to say, well, because that's your immediate family. If you out earn your wife. I met a man years ago. I must have been 22 then. I was really young. And I used to work then at a store where they sold phones. So back in the day, there was a satellite phone called Thuraya. So it's a satellite phone. You have to get network. You have to go to the window, go to the roof. It was very funny phone. So I was working in that store on the island here. And so one afternoon, a man came in and he was just talking to me. Like, he was really enjoying conversation with me. Like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" "I'm working." He's like, "Oh, really? Why?" Because he just thought I had like a lot of prospects. Like, "Oh wow, you shouldn't be here." And so I don't know how the conversation entered this whole man providing for his family. He says, "Oh, my wife works and I don't know what she does with her money. I never let her pay for anything, including salt. She can do whatever she wants with her money." So I feel like you can find your own person. You meet women who don't have a problem. In fact, some women want to be financially contributing to the family. They have the means, they want to. And some men, even though their wives or their wife can, they don't want her money. Like, don't bother. Go roll your money, smoke it, whatever. So I just feel like you can find what works for you. And if you out earn your wife or your lover, let's not do this. Yeah. I like you're not even a 50.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info.
on Nigeria Info Daily Winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
WhatsApp callers, pardon me, I don't know why I keep losing you, but I think you're going to have to please try again. I'm ready for you. It's just whatever this is. I don't have a name for it. But if you'll try again, I'm here. I'm here speaking to you from wherever you're listening in from. Welcome to the sunny side. Confessions Thursday. Can we hold your breath? Welcome. How are you?
Hello?
Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
He is there for my papa.
Okay.
Sorry. I just want to say something. Joyce, please. That guy that is gay, should just remember something. He don't see someone's choice. The guy has the right to choose whether he will go on with this guy or not. As a brother to your sister, your first responsibility is to tell her the truth.
Okay.
Personally. And let your sister decide what he will do with the truth.
Okay.
And for the other guy in question, is to tell his wife, this is who I am in the past. If the girl insists that I will consume, it will be a choice. So when the consequences come, you face the consequences.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Thank you very much. Skype caller, good to have you. Join the confessions today. Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Joyce Onyemuwa, how are you doing today?
I know my father doesn't owe your father. I'm not even sure why you'll call me like that. I'm good. How are you?
So it's not more allowed for me to call your government name.
You don't pay my taxes. Why are you calling all my name like that?
I've missed you now. It's not like that now. When somebody is coming with
you've missed me. No. How do I know you've missed me? What do you have flowers for me?
Don't worry, I have virtual flowers for you. I've been sending
virtual
it,
flowers.
You've not been responding.
Good to have you. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday.
Sugar Daddy calling from Ontario, Canada.
Oh dear, hardly enough sugar.
You people are waging. You guys are waging war on all those of us in diaspora. After Skype went down, it's like.
Oh, I apologize.
Do we have to beg you people to pick our calls?
No, I apologize. That's not what. But we've been getting callers through WhatsApp, and I've been announcing it.
God, the day I wanted to call was the day Yvonne or Hypo was talking. I say, God, I will cry if I don't get through, and I didn't get through.
And you cried. I do apologize. I'm sorry about that.
I felt bad.
Sorry.
Hear me, please. I'm begging you with God. Put it in mind that those people listening, we don't have the number. You are supposed to call it gradually. Okay, I am calling the WhatsApp number now. It is this. You were just going. All
right. Okay. Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. Sorry.
Anyways, I am not even calling to contribute today. I'm just excited. At least I got through today.
All right.
And hopefully, I'll continue calling.
Okay.
Keep up
please.
the good work, Kemi. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Say hello to
your girlfriend Vaughn.
Oku Sharif and what's the other fellow? The one that does Wednesday show.
Who's that?
Diebomi.
Jimmy
Uncle Jimmy.
Okay.
Tell him I'm coming. No, for him I am coming. I'm owing him hot chocolate. I know I'm owing Choice coffee.
You're owing me coffee. I'm not even ashamed. Thank you for
Joyce,
calling.
I am not dragging position with all your Igbo men. I don't have money to spend. I'm trying to take care of myself first before I take care of somebody.
All right.
Have a nice day, Joyce.
Thanks for calling. Thank you. Confessions Thursday. Can you hear me?
Hello, good afternoon.
Do you have a
I hear you.
confession? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I have a confession.
Do you have a confession? Speak up for us. Go ahead.
Yes, I have a confession.
Go ahead.
I've been married for like 5 years now. So I have 2 daughters. So my first daughter, so I noticed that she does not always look like doesn't look like me. Neither did she look like her mom or any member of her family. Okay, so I was at the point I was like, it could be normal, it could happen. It could be a random stuff. Yes. So, but like about 2 years into the marriage, so
Pardon me, I'm sorry. Can you hang up and call me back? I'm really trying to get you clearly. It's not as clear as it should be. And for that reason, there are some of the things you're saying which don't come to me clearly. I would love for you to please hang up and call back, all right? I apologize. From here, it's not so clear. I'll appreciate if you can hang up and please call back, okay?
Okay.
Please, thank you. WhatsApp, Kemi,
Okay.
run.
This person says, good afternoon, Joyce. Trust you're doing well. I have this girl I've been dating. This is 2 months now. When we first met, went on a date and I asked her out and she accepted. A week later, she told me how financially challenged that she has been. She just moved into an apartment and all, so I assisted her in getting a gas cylinder and paid a few of the bills for her. 2 weeks into the relationship, I have sent her 50k so as to cushion some things for her. But since then, she keeps calling me that she's hungry and I just send her something. This girl barely engages in a conversation with me. I'm a guy who loves conversation, most especially with whom I'm in love with. When I try to bring up a conversation, she will say she doesn't want to talk about it. Anytime she calls me, after exchanging greetings, she must look for a way to tell me that she's hungry. It's not as if she doesn't work. She teaches. Then he says, the other day I told her about it. Her replies was, it's been long she left the relationship and she's been trying to get used to the whole thing again. Just yesterday, I confronted her via WhatsApp and poured out my heart.
She's trying to get used to the whole thing again. So every day she's hungry. Every time he calls her, she just introduces herself. Hi, I'm Fina, hungry.
He says, I confronted her on WhatsApp, poured my heart out to her. Since that day, she has been giving me attitude while she said that I am insulting her. I want to end things with her, but I want your honest opinion. If I will be unfair to her since she is not even remorseful and showing any sign of repentance, I might send a screenshot of our last chat if you want me to. Just for the records.
I don't want to read garbage. I don't want to read that garbage.
I am ever willing to help her financially. I am not even capping, but I am just asking for her attention, which I've been begging her for, and she's not giving me. Please help me with this. I know it's a letting one, but I need your opinion on this.
Leave her alone. Leave hungry alone.
What did you tell her?
Yeah, Fina hungry. Finna be hungry if you ring me.
That's a new one. What's my name? Finna be hungry.
Like, so maybe to be considerate to her. Nah, child.
I was waiting for it. Nah. I was waiting for the consideration.
I wanted to polish her a little bit, but
it's hunger for what? Hunger for wisdom.
You know why it's a little difficult to justify or to even kind of cover this nakedness is because he sounds like a guy who's like, without you even asking, he's more than willing to just
he wants to support.
give. He's just giving. And then he wants to talk to you, you're unavailable. But you take. But he wants to talk to you, you're unavailable. If he says, "Oh, hi, Finna, how you?"
You want to grab a bite?
No, he doesn't. At this point, it doesn't look like he even asked, "Do you want to?" Because if he says you want to grab a bite and you say yes, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah, if she comes and then he's talking to her, she says, "Wait,
Finna be hungry.
I'm hungry."
Leave this girl, man. She's.
Okay.
I don't even
Forget
think
this relationship.
I don't
is
even
gone.
think she's thinking. I think she's just hungry, and that's the problem when your outlook is.
May we not be poverty elevation scheme? Say
There's
amen.
nothing wrong. So you know the funny thing. Sometimes you really have the money and you're a giver, and that you give is not
Yeah,
the
but
problem.
doesn't mean she take advantage of
No,
it.
so
Like, this is
first of all,
bad.
she's not just that into you. Let's
Yeah,
just
she
help.
doesn't like you
She's
at
not into
all.
you.
At
She's
all.
just. I think she's
She
tolerating
like-
you because you give and you give, you give.
Yeah.
Because you would even think that because he gives to her, she would be very happy every time her
Just
phone
leave her
rang.
listen.
They'd be like, "Oh, hi, how are you doing? How was your day?" At least the person who's giving to you, you want to find out how
So
he's
listen how
doing,
he's
right?
doing now.
If he's always giving you, you want to find out
These
how are you
people on the
doing?
streets.
Hey, what's up? You're good?
Training right.
And then when he's talking, you're like, yeah, I get it. If you have advice, you give. If you have praise, like, I'm going to pray for you. If you have, and that's the thing. You may just have like a small gift. It doesn't have to be a gift. Just something tiny like, oh, I got this for you. It doesn't have to cost anything because I think it's the gesture. And if you don't have money and you have the sensibility to show a gesture that if I had, I'll give, I just don't have. There's nothing wrong with a person who has more money to give to you. But every time he says good morning, like, yeah,
Hungry.
wrap it up. Wrap it up. Hey, hi, good evening. I just got back from work. Really? I'm not eating since morning. It's like,
He says she always finds a way to put it in.
first of all, she's not into you. So let's even forget what she puts in. Because she may really just be broke. How much do you even pay these people these days? Like, I'm really trying to make an excuse because I imagine
if she's
me,
broke,
right?
that's a different.
No, some people
there's how
stay
you say it.
broke because of what they earn. Some people just based off of income, the economy just makes people constantly broke. You see a person by the 20th of the month, they're already broke. Some people, their money finishes before it even enters. Like, they're owing this person, they borrowed 15K from, they're owing that person, they took 7,000.
So a salary comes,
One salary
goes.
comes, pay, my money is done. I get it. I totally get that she can, honest to God, be broke. If her lot in life was different, she may have been a different person. But so here now, the only problem I have here is that she would not even as much as give him attention.
Yeah.
Except when she wants to introduce herself. I'm finna be hungry. It's like, child, every day? I don't... Leave her, find another
maybe find
girl.
some. If it's someone that
has he told her? Like, oh, this is what you
So,
do,
yeah,
and I would
he-
just appreciate if
yeah.
you can just care.
I don't
about
know if
Do
he
you even
mentioned the
like
hung-
me?
hungry
Does she
thing.
even like you? Like,
Did you
if
mention
you were
the
not
hungry
hungry,
thing?
would you like me? We need to play her that 50 cents track. What's that 50 cents track? If I was in jail, would you love me? If I didn't have money, would you love me? Like, is there anything about me that you fancy besides the fact that I'm
give
gonna
me
send you
food?
10,000 after this conversation?
Thank you, sir.
It's like he has to pay her for calling her at this point. All right, Confessions Thursday. Finna be hungry. I'm hungry. You're like, honey,
Hi.
you're not even in Gaza.
So if she was in Gaza, she would have been right.
I mean, if she wasn't, yeah, we're like, oh yeah, wow, they're starving. I get it, but I mean, care. God, that's the least you can. You can't afford care. Confessions Thursday. Can we hurry up? I need to go
This
to the
person
telephone.
says, hello Joyce, I know be politician, I know be the Yahoo boy, I know be ritualist, I know be 419, I know they sell Igbo and other hard drugs. I go suffer work from 8 to 5, then spend my hard-earned salary on one girl. We go just dust. Yeah, leave me alone when I lose my job.
Yeah, I get
more
it.
guys don't wise.
I get it. I get it. Your income is also thin, and you want to at least put it where you're gonna get some kind. I get it, but yeah, that's where the economy honestly determines your life, because maybe you're not even a stingy guy, but because you never really have enough, you have to then become not just prudent, you're frugal, maybe even stingy, because if you don't take care of every cent you get in, you're going to be broke before the 15th, and then you're trying to love a girl and all she wants is your money, and you barely have enough for yourself. It's really a sad situation out here, to be honest with you. Really
Streets
sad.
is hard. This person says that guy should just open up to the sister and save her the embarrassment and problems ahead. Also, beg them to forgive you too, since he knows what he did is not right.
All right. Should I go telephone lines?
No, this person says, Adrian, for good afternoon. I have a confession. I have been married for over 7 years, and since then, I have never cheated on my wife. Last month, I met this young lady who started work at the place that I'm working. So jokingly, I told her that I loved her, and Joyce. From that moment till now, this girl is in my mind. I think of her daily. We talk, but like seriously, I'm losing my mind for her. And at the same time, I owe my wife my life. What should I do? Don't cheat.
Wait.
Flee all appearances of evil.
What kind of rubbish story is this? Wait. You owe your wife your life. Then you met a girl. And you
say for 7 years the eye has been closed like this.
And then you now met a girl.
Then now meet somebody.
And you now told the girl that
they be talking and say, oh, I like this girl and I love you. And since that time, she just appears in your subconscious. And now he's losing his mind. Nice one.
Are you losing your mind over the fact that your life is not your own?
He's desiring her. That's what
you're losing your mind over the
lady is desiring.
And you're asking me.
And that's that. What should you do? Because like his wife, she have done a lot, That's why he didn't cheat for 7 years.
That's why he didn't cheat for 7 years.
Like he has never cheated. He has never seen anybody.
Yeah,
but he's seen somebody, and he don't know why he's seeing somebody.
Do what you like.
Eh?
Yeah. Do what you like. Because I don't. Am I supposed to be moral at this point? What am I supposed to say? Don't do it. Do it. No. Why?
That's super. You love your wife. You don't cheat.
No. I don't know why that thing is on a sweeper. Let me tell you. Do what you like. You say your wife holds your life. Go and do what you like. Go do what you like.
First to do
because I think you know what to do, right? You want me to be the moral person. No, I have no opinions.
Moral compass.
No. Sometimes I really think we need to all learn. And I feel like sometimes we really don't know how deep we can fall into the darkness until I think you know what to do. Why are you asking me what should you do?
Don't do it.
To be honest with you, let me take away Joyce. Let's assume that you met the love of your life. Yeah. I mean, you could be married to someone you don't love, and then, in the course of life, you meet someone that you love. But the way he told that story, he doesn't even love this girl. So this is just a reckless moment. So if you were married to someone you didn't love them, and then you met someone you were in love with them, what are you gonna do? It depends on the courage of the man, the grit of the man. If what you feel for this person outweighs what you call a marriage, you give up the marriage for what you believe is the love that you have found. That's what you do. But here, what are you trying to? You don't love this girl, right? Or you? What am I? I don't know what to say. I don't know.
You say he enjoys conversation with the girl.
Suddenly, your wife isn't a sport anymore.
And right now, she is in the forefront of his head. No longer his wife.
So, because there's consequence, then there must be choice.
Okay.
And I choose not to be the moral person in the conversation. I choose to say nothing. Come on, man. You're a man. You love power, don't you? This is it. Go and wield your power. Like, yep, I'm going to go lay with her. Then maybe that veil may just clear. Then we'll really know if it's love indeed or...
want to do the do.
Because I feel you in your mind, you shouldn't do it, but you just feel like, let me just worry Joyce a little bit. Let me just ask her. She's very moral. She's going to be like, yeah, don't do it. Nah, son, do it. For once in your life, take a life or death chance. I mean, if you die now, it's not late, but at least you did something of your own free will. Yeah. And if you don't die now because you're afraid to take a chance at something, well, how much of life can that truly be? Thank you for writing me.
Hey, well.
Do it. Mm-hmm. Well, choose to do it. He's asking me. You say your wife is your life, and then you're asking me. You don't even have like 2 lives. So if you lose one, you have another one. You have just one life, and then you're asking me if you should risk it. Risk it.
Stop talking to us. They are laying trap for you. This person says, I'm waiting for the laws of logic. I took off duty. I took a off day for my duty to enable me listen very well today.
You know, your work is good when they're taking off days just to listen to radio. Like,
this person says, good afternoon.
Yesterday I
Joyce.
met someone from another radio station. He was like, oh, hi, how are you? I listened to your show. It's like, oh, wow, thanks. Yeah. Well, hi.
This person says, good afternoon. I hope you're doing great today. It was wonderful meeting you yesterday, especially after meeting Kemi a day before.
Oh, so I met another person yesterday.
Oh.
Isn't it, you know how weird it is when someone just stops me on the road and it's like, oh, hi, Joyce. I'm like, yeah, I know you already. Okay.
There's one time at a food festival, someone chasing us like, how is Joyce? I can't. I'm like, what?
I wish.
Okay.
Sometimes I want to be unseen, but yeah. Well, thank you. To be honest with you, I really enjoy your company. Really, thank you very much.
This person says the fellow should call their sister before marrying a gay. The guy Kemi is reading. The guy wants to chop his money. Run. Oh, the lady wants to chop his money. Run. He's advising the hungry. Finna be hungry girl. Finna be hungry guy that you should run from the finna be hungry girl.
She may really just be hungry. It was just, this. I look, unfortunately, because at least you want someone with a stable psychological, emotional state.
Hey, wait.
What?
Another feed of be hungry.
Oh Lord.
They even sent receipts. What are you even doing in the streets now?
Confessions. Oh
So
God.
I read.
No, wait. Don't embarrass the girl. Oh Lord.
No,
okay, read it. Confessions Thursday. Good God.
Says, hello, Joyce. Please take a look at this. It starts with, oh, so sorry, dear. Hope it's not so deep. This is coming from the guy, our sender.
Okay.
The girl says, nah. Oh, no. The girl says, sorry, dear. Hope it's not so deep. The guy says, no, it's just a dislocated wrist. They've massaged it already. He's okay. The girl now says, okay. She just says, buy me shawarma, please. Why? I see shawarma. Somebody's complaining to you about his wrist. I said, we'll buy you shawarma. Why?
You know what Nigeria has done to this? Look. I can't afford.
The guy now says, is it fair?
I'm sorry. Is this economy? This economy has really wrecked people. Like, people can't think beyond hunger. It's a shame. I want to honestly find it funny, it's a shame.
It's funny and sad.
It's a shame. It's utter shame that people that there's not much to them except they've eaten.
I like food, but it's not like that now. I have my food. I have to eat.
Confessions Thursday. We're live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM.
Stop it.
There was a time I had a colleague here who was complaining about all the girls on his WhatsApp. And he said to me that his salary had almost finished where he was buying shawarma for girls. No. I think then it was pizza. He was like, you say hello to a girl. Hi, what you doing? Can we hang out? She's like, yes, you're coming, bring pizza.
Shout out to you.
That was even that year when Naira had small value. Not even now that if you earn 500,000 before you buy wine, like a fraction of you want to go buy wine, that's like 40,000, 50,000. And I like to drink wine. Like, how many bottles can I drink a month? Like, someone wants to tell me stop drinking. Like, what the hell? Confessions Thursday.
This person says, hi, Joyce. Good afternoon. I was a lady that sent you a message last 2 weeks ago on Confessions Thursday. I made a confession about my fiance who went to his village and came back with madness. You advised me to isolate myself from him in the meantime, and I did that. But he kept looking for me even down to my working place. I sent money to his brother in the village to come and see what is going on with him and see what I'm going through. He came, but the brother did not even have common sense. And all this happening, they kept it away from their mother. Yesterday, I called the agent to get an apartment for me. But immediately, his mom called and started crying. And then my heart melted. The guy himself doesn't have a problem. But how about the madness? Joyce, I'm confused. This is the worst time in my life. Help me. What do I do?
Yes, the same thing. Can you take him to a clinic? Like, he has a situation. He needs to be admitted into a psychiatric hospital. so that they can at least medicate him to regulate his behavior and maybe. Yeah, that's what you have to do. We said that last week. I thought you would have done that by now because it quite appears you haven't done that, and you sent money to his brother to come. Eventually, the family has to take him to a clinic, to a hospital. So do that. There's nothing more I can say. What am I going to say? I don't have a better advice. You have to have him admitted at a psychiatric hospital, because that's their job, right? That's their jurisdiction to manage mental instability. So do that.
All right. They said the song you were looking for was 21 questions by 50 Cent.
Thank you. 21 questions, 50 cents. If I was, thank you. I should play that if it's clean.
Another person says, any form of billing in a relationship is a red flag for me. This person says, Baba, the writing on the wall is already clear. She's trying to survive hunger. You are looking for love. How long will you keep begging for attention? Take the love elsewhere so that she can focus on hunger, or better still, you can connect Joyce to her, and Joyce can connect her to one of the Igbo big spenders. Her begging is a skill set that we shouldn't overlook. You are mean.
I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm not going to say something about that. I have nothing to say. I need to go to telephone lines. Kemi, wait. Confessions Thursday. Pardon me and thank you for your patience if you've been calling in. Confessions Thursday.
Yes, Joyce, this is Kenny. How are you?
Good. Welcome, lady.
Thank you. Kemi, how are you too?
Fine, right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Confession?
Not a confession.
1 minute, lady.
All right, awesome. A long time ago, you talked about this gentleman that wanted to become clean. He wanted to stop doing drugs. I spoke to a doctor friend of mine, and he advised me to tell the guy to go and check himself into a reputable facility that has a psychotherapist so that they can also handle the withdrawal symptoms when he... and that's one. Then number two, the one about the person that found the badges, the ID cards. Well, Barrister Olumide is on the same where you are. He says that the person should go to a state CID, but before then take a picture of, a video of how the badges were found, where it was found, and the person should go in company of a barrister at the state CID and make a statement, and nothing will happen to them. Good job, Joyce. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the feedback. The Confessions Thursday. Come, you ready?
This person says, my contribution to the queer guy whose sister's boyfriend is also queer, since he's not ready to come out to his family, I think he should just send an anonymous text to his sister and give her heads up on the personality of her boyfriend or her fiance. Perhaps his sister can ask him if he is bisexual. The truth will come out without the guy exposing himself.
All right, great. Go ahead.
This person says, the hungry lady has turned the guy to President Tinubu's palliative truck. In 2 weeks, 50K. Even Nigerians' minimum wage is not up to that. Guy, run.
Telephone lines. Wait, I'm trying to manage you and all of the feedback. Hello, Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info.
Yeah. Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon. Do you have a confession? Welcome.
No, I just want to contribute.
Go ahead.
The guy that is married, that just said to a lady, I just like you, and all of a sudden he's getting carried away whenever he sees a girl. You know that some of these girls are demonic. They are possessed. So this is a guy that has been faithful to his wife for the past 7 years. All of a sudden, he just saw a girl and told the girl that I love you. And from then, everything that he thinks about is the lady that he just said, I love you. So that goes to tell some men that they should be very careful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nigerian men, some of you have, what is this? You don't think that this is a lack of discipline. You think the woman is a witch. This habit where you blame someone else for your own irresponsibility, and you still want to be head of house. You still want to be the head. You can't even admit your own error. You want to, like, this thing. So the woman is, you just heard that story. Your mind just went to, she has to be a witch. But not that the man has no discipline. the sunny side. It's Confessions Thursday. We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
This is not just a debate. It's a battle of minds. A clash of brilliance. A war of words. And only one champion. One true champion will rise. The regional champions are ready. The stage is set. The stakes higher than ever before. Catch the I Beg to Differ National Finals live on All Nigeria Info FM and
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it